Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Josh at Midlands Designs again. We are doing another herringbone job, you know, like the same colour that we always do, the washed oak. I'm not mocking it, it's a beautiful colour and it looks fantastic. So, but yeah, we're doing one of those again. This time we're using a smoothing compound, a latex on the subfloor, but we've got to DPM it first, moisture suppressant, not DPM. So we've got to do that first. So basically it's the screening malarkey that does so good on Instagram. So I'll try and get some good footage of that, but yeah, we've got about 40 square meters of it to do. First, I've got to get Kyle, I've got to sort Neil out with some carpet for my friend, and then we'll go to Ambience, pick up all the stuff, and I'll try and put their showroom in actually, because that stuff is amazing. So if you ever want a floor, whether you use me or somebody else, definitely take a look at Ambience before you do, you know, because in terms of quality, they've got a 0.7 wear layer, which is pretty much like the best you can get, as best you would want as domestic. And for the cost of it as well, it's roughly around £35 a square metre in comparison to Cardine's or Antico's top range stuff, which is like 0.7 wear layer, and you're looking at what, 70 to £100 square metre. So yeah, it's a really good price difference. But other flooring brands are available, of course. Right, let's go get Kyle. Right, Kyle's just sweeping up. I'll pop a load of masking tape around everywhere, skirting boards, kitchen, you name it. Anywhere that can be affected, it's getting masking taped. And then this will be the process after, like we just mentioned a minute ago. All the products that we're using on this job are from F-Ball. So DPM, moisture suppressant, F-Ball. They're latex 1200 plus Pro, F-Ball. And then when we come to fit the Ambience, we'll be using their glue as well, just to keep it all in check. Because if there is any issues, there won't be, because we're following the processes, but if there is, we're covered because we've used everything from them. So this is their moisture suppressant. Now obviously we've got quite a porous surface, so we will mix this with water 50-50 first, just to penetrate the concrete. And then, as you hopefully you can see that, we then need to do 2 coats over the top of that. So we'll do, you know, the water coat first, and then treat it as a new floor. So we'll do 1 coat and then another. So we'll get the masking tape on first, and then we'll do that then. There's the masking all done. Not as pretty as the blue one we use, but there you go. I'm gonna get DPM in now. Keep calling it a DPM, but it's moisture suppressant, just so you know that. I'm a bit old school with it all, so. Right, let's get. There's that one.
Penetrating that concrete, baby.
Look at your sexy knee pads.
Thanks to Josh.
Thanks to Pro Knee.
Pro Knee, they're the best knee pads I've ever had.
For gifting.
Gifting Josh these, they're now mine.
I personally don't like them, but Kyle loves them.
Yeah, I've done a good fair few hours in them now, and I like them. They're nice.
Love you, Fento.
Can't say that.
No, it's cool, because it's like you like Makita tools, I like D-Walt tools.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck would like D-Walt tools, but yeah. Wait, are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's going to start a war in the comments, that is.
Alright, write in the comments, what's your favourite tools? I like D-Walt. Kyle likes Makita.
Yep.
Maybe you like Aldi brand, who knows?
If you could do it again, would you pick D-Walt?
Yeah, I would. I like the yellow.
Do you know if
That's the only reason I like their tools.
Because it's yellow?
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I find all the tools are pretty much the same, give or take.
I think if I could do it again, I'd pick Milwaukee.
They're the red ones, right?
Yeah, they're the red ones.
Is it Iron Foul?
Iron foul, yeah, that's the German. It's like, they're not bad tools.
Yeah. What are the other ones? Bosch.
You got Bosch, you got.
Bosch are confusing. They've got green and blue, haven't they?
Yeah, blue's their pro trade. So that's for like their tradesmen, and their green is their DIY range. Just like Makita and DeWalt both do the same thing, but they're both just the same colour.
Do they?
Yeah, they do cheaper tools that are made cheaper. So like for example, like a combi drill from Makita, you could pick one up in Screwfix with like a 5 amp hour battery for 100 quid. Drill's not great, but you can still get proper batteries with it.
Yeah. Well, DeWalt, if you see this, I want a power mixer, you know, for our screeding, which you'll see in like 2 minutes.
Cordless mixer.
For us, it's like an hour, but for you, cordless mixer, that one.
Yeah.
And you'll see why in a moment. But yeah, we'll just finish this DPMing off, and then away we go. Look at that motion. That is 3 coats done, like we're swimming. Kyle's got his footy shoes on.
Yeah, goal.
Yeah, goal. Screening all set up. Obviously we're doing bag and bottle this one. Yeah, ready to go.
3 mixes.
3 mixes. We do 4 bags at a time in this. He's a back saver. Yeah.
So.
It's hard to see in that one. Right, that is today all done with. Obviously you've seen the whole process, so just to recap, clean up, silicone off, masking tape everywhere, 3 coats of a moisture suppressant, so 50-50 with water, and then 2 neat coats, and then 1200 straight over the top. I think it went really smoothly. Obviously tomorrow morning we'll give it a sand down with the sander, and then a feather coat over the whole lot, and then it's ready to be fitted. Now the guys are coming in on Thursday, to do the worktops, which is a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. So we need to basically get that kitchen done first instead of just kind of doing the whole thing. But we're doing it in a way where they want each room to be squared off on their own instead of all float. It's a corner house, so the way, if you was to do it all straight from the hallway like we ordinarily would, the lounge and toilet would technically be on the, it's not 45, 90 degrees. They'd be on 90 degrees, which they didn't really want, which I can understand. So what we're going to do is, with the border, is basically box every room in, and then I think we're trying to talk about it now with the customer, but in the doorways we're going to try and do like a nice feature in each doorway. It's a lot more work on my behalf, but it will look amazing when it's done. And you know, it's one of those where people walk in and they'll be like, oh, look at that, that's nice. But obviously it all comes down to what the customer wants. He's having a chat with his partner tonight, and they're going to let us know. We might also be adding some feature strips around the perimeter, but again, you know, hopefully he'll text me later and let me know. So I'll have that answer tomorrow, but for now I'm going to go home, see the kids, and then we'll catch up tomorrow.